Hey everybody, I'm Lance James, and thanks for watching Higher Living. Sitting out on my porch, listening to birds and a beautiful morning. So today I want to talk about something. I'm just feeling led to do topics more on self-love. And while it's not the topic today, I didn't make a video the last 2 days. I did some podcasts, I did some writing. So I am making time to create every day. But part of my self-love has been in not forcing myself to do something, to be okay. I think we're all going through tumultuous times and a lot of unknowns, and to force yourself to do something, it's important to make time to create. It's important to do things that fill your cup, but it's also important to give yourself space. So I'm back after a 2-day layoff. I created in other ways. Today, what I want to talk about is changing the story that you tell yourself. Neville Goddard was an author in the early 1900s. I learned about him through Wayne Dyer, who was one of my greatest teachers. Neville Goddard's books are timeless. A lot of things written a while back have like weird language and stuff. It's a very easy read. I highly recommend it. And he rooted a lot of his things in, based in scripture, more about becoming your authentic self. About manifestation and some of the things that are part of this journey, that we're all on. Like it or not, you're on a path, you're on a journey. And I've realized that if you're watching these videos, for some reason, you're connecting on some level. So one of the things about self-love and changing the story that Neville Goddard talked about is the concept that everyone else is ourselves pushed out. Everyone is you pushed out. What does that mean? It's kind of weird language, but after I just said it didn't have any. Everyone is you pushed out means that the story that you're telling yourself, how you treat yourself, is how others are going to treat you. So how you view yourself is you pushed out. Think about that for a second. And think long and hard about the things that you tell yourself on a daily basis. What do you say when you look in the mirror? Look, I'm sitting here making videos. It was very uncomfortable for me to get to the state of making videos. And if you think that I'm like hitting back, when I'm done and watching him and like, oh, you look great. Like, no, I don't have that either. No one's happy. No one looks in the mirror naturally and loves themselves. We all are too busy holding on to our unworthiness. I'll repeat that. You are too busy holding on to your own unworthiness. Me too. We all are. We belittle ourselves, we limit ourselves. And a lot of this programming comes from our childhood, from society. I mean, look at TV alone. The people that are, the stars or famous or whatever, we're in this me society. We're look at me, look at me, look at me. That's how we're being programmed. And we're being taught to compare ourselves. Most of the people on TV look a certain way or act a certain way or have certain things, and we tear ourselves down, and it's our self-talk that is so critical to changing the story that we tell ourselves. And it starts with what? Awareness. I read a whole chapter in my first book, #ChooseHappy. It's available on Amazon. But I wrote a whole chapter on awareness, and you cannot make any change in life unless you're first aware. You cannot make any change in life unless you're first aware of the problem. So what I'm going to talk about today in more depth is this self-talk. What is the story that you're telling yourself? What are you telling yourself? And be honest with yourself, because no one else knows but you. Are you telling yourself, I don't like the way I look? Are you telling yourself, I'm not happy at what I do? I'm not good enough? I don't deserve the good things in life. I am where I am because of the mistakes that I've made. What story are you telling yourself? And the key is being aware and catching yourself. When you're having those thoughts, any thought that is negative, detrimental to you, that reduces you in any way, shape, or form, you have to stop it. And that's that awareness. And what is a way of a quick way to change the story that you're telling yourself? One of the best things that I've learned to do that's helped me are affirmations and post-it notes, okay? And this is going to be very unnatural for you at first, but that's okay. Change is supposed to be unnatural, okay? And I've done this with several people that I've coached, and it's made a big difference in their life. And I've done it for myself, or I wouldn't be talking about it. Get you a pack of Post-it notes and start making affirmations, good affirmations, and put them like on your mirror, on your desk, on your car, places that you're going to see them, and change the story you're telling yourself. Some examples: I'm enough. I deserve love. I deserve happiness. I deserve money. I'm beautiful inside and out. Wherever your struggle is, you need to make some contradicting Post-it notes, because one, it's in your handwriting, so you can visibly see it going about your daily practice. Two, repetition. You start seeing it more and say them aloud. I am beautiful. Look at the Post-it note. I am beautiful. I am enough. You have to start saying these things. It's kind of like that mantra that my friend has, best day ever. Not every day is going to go perfectly, but if you claim and affirm it's the best day ever, over and over and over, it will become a practice. And it will become not just a practice, days will be the best days ever. They will. And the same goes for these affirmations. If you want your story to end differently, you've got to change the story that you're telling yourself right now. Okay? So sit down, make a list, and be aware. Just be more aware. Catch yourself. What are some of the things you're saying that are not self-serving and self-loving? We all beat ourselves up. We're our worst critics. The shit that I say to myself, I would never say to a friend. We're mean, man. We're mean to ourselves, and it's time that we change that and learn to love ourselves. So, awareness. And what better way to be aware than to have physically in your own handwriting affirmations of things that are kind and loving to yourself. I'm enough. I deserve wealth. I deserve health. I deserve whatever it is that you want. Start small and put them up in places that you're going to be able to see them. It's very powerful. Try it for a week. Once again, what do you have to lose? It's like gratitude. What do you have to lose? How much is a pack of Post-it notes? Not much. Start small. But I've personally witnessed, I've seen this help and make a change in my life. But I've also witnessed in the life of others that I'm coaching. Nobody can change your story for you. No one outside of you is going to be able to fix your problems in life. There's going to be people that can help you, that can be guides, but ultimately, it's all you, and it's me. And we have to change the story that we're telling ourselves. We have to be kinder to ourselves, more loving to ourselves. And it starts small with this. Awareness is important. Be aware. Be aware when you look in the mirror. As opposed to going, or, oh, you look like shit. Look in the mirror. Smile at yourself and tell yourself you love yourself. And then read one of those affirmations. I'm enough. I'm beautiful. Whatever it may be. Start small. Start there and start today. If you want your story to end differently, you have to change the story that you're telling yourself about you right now. Because remember, everyone is you pushed out. If you're not so kind to yourself, if you're insecure and not happy about who you are, how in the hell are others supposed to see you differently? People are going to feed off of our emotions and our self-love. And man, if we can't love ourselves, what are we doing here? We got to love ourselves. We're the only version of ourselves ever. Of all the billions of people that have lived, there's never ever been another one of you just like you. So learn to love that you. Small. Start small. Make notes. Make affirmations. Post them around. Things that are uplifting. And when you catch yourself, you know, we all have those moments. Sometimes, I mean, I've spent weeks in self-loathing, okay? Like, it happens. But try to break yourself out of it with awareness. And put those Post-it note affirmations up. Just find a couple things that resonate with you. And, you know, you'll know they resonate because it's going to seem so unnatural. You know, if you hate the way you look, if you write, I am beautiful, at first that's going to seem it's going to seem untrue, but put it there anyway. And start reading it aloud and start saying it to yourself. Because you truly are beautiful and you're wonderful and you are unique. You're the only you ever. Okay? Start acting like it. Start loving yourself more today. It's the only way. It's the only way you want to get to a different place in life, to have a different ending to your story. Change the story you're telling yourself today. All right, everybody. Have a fantastic day and a happy now, because you can't be happy yesterday and you can't be happy anymore. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And love yourself more today. Make some affirmations. Post them around. It's going to help you. If you want to change the ending to your story, you got to change the one you're telling yourself. Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome day. Bye.